I'm super pissed at my husband because he ordered the food and he got me a plant-based Whopper, which I didn't want. He didn't know what that even was. He just saw Whopper and he ordered it, so it's not really his fault. But anyway, I'll get over it. Beauty bye. Bismillah. I hope it's good. I mean, I've had one before, but this is not the Impossible Whopper. It's like a weird patty. Let's try it. Actually, it's pretty good. All right, love you, babe. Actually, it's probably lower in like cholesterol and stuff. Maybe it's a good thing. But I was super pissed at first. I was like, number one, I wanted the double chicken oil, but it was a very hefty sandwich, and I've done it on a mukbang before, and I don't know, just was it like felt like a single burger. The double chicken oil is double. And he's like, what is plant-based? How do you explain that to someone? Who has no concept of veganism. It's not that bad. It tastes like the veggie burgers they had before they came out with the Impossible Whopper. The Impossible Whopper tastes more like meat. Anyway, this is my junkie meal. I feel like I'm like in this perpetual loop of like trap of having to explain my food choices. Actually, I should keep doing the accountability cheese and stuff. Accountability snacks, because it kind of helps. Cheese accountability check. Yeah, I'm not doing these stupid. I know I like said that I would do it, but whatever. I'm gonna do my weigh-ins. That'll be accountability. How about that? Okay, so the main reason I realize these accountability checks are not a good idea is because it gives dumb reactors fodder, right? Something to talk about all over Twitter. Because I've already shared a lot of my health issues, and I don't want people to think that I'm neglecting my health. I actually did a weigh-in today. I don't really want to do weigh-ins on screen or talk about them because to me, at the beginning, like the scale is not okay. So like what I'm trying to do is repair my relationship with food or my issues with food, whatever sounds better to you. And I think ultimately once that happens, the weight loss will happen more. So I weighed myself and I'm 1 kg heavier than the last time, but I haven't been trying like at all. So I know why I have disordered eating. And actually part of the therapy I did with the eating disorder therapist actually did help me, even though it was only a few months. And I only did like a couple times a month. Or it was once a week at first. I can talk about that another time, but basically the ultimate reason I didn't want to talk about that on my channel is because people, if you're not doing like a conventional diet, 1200 calories, if they see you eating something like this, they're going to think that you're not doing for your health. When you actually are, I've basically said like what I'm trying to do is not have trigger foods anymore, like not see food as triggering, see it as something negative. It's just food, and repairing that relationship is having that control over it. Like it's hard to explain. Like food noise is a big part of eating disorders, especially binge eating, and it develops from diet culture. Number one, having a negative image about body weight, being obsessed with it, being obsessed with calories, being obsessed with it's like you don't realize that choosing the Burger King bag, when you go from one obsession about food to another, like you go from being obsessed with eating and not caring and just eating and eating to being too obsessed with like restricting. That just perpetuates, like it's just a merry-go-round. It's just a cycle of, you know, because my mind, like when I would think of fast food, I would say, okay, I'm gonna order, you know, I'm eating fast food, this is bad, I may as well eat anything I can, and then tomorrow restrict myself for it. Like that's the cycle you have to break. That's what we were working on in therapy. So until I can stop that food noise of, oh my gosh, you ate a Whopper, tomorrow you can only eat this, and then if you restrict yourself, you're just gonna want to overdo it again. So it's a never-ending cycle. It's exhausting, but it's something I have to conquer myself. No matter what tools you use, you have to ultimately develop discipline and control of yourself and food. I know what I need to do, it's just doing it is really hard. But believe it or not, I'm actually back on track. I mean, with the calorie count. So it's actually pretty good. That's why I guess I talked about this today, because it would be nice to do a video without having to justify what I'm eating. But at the same time, I don't want people to think that I'm not doing something in the background, counting calories, still doing weigh-ins. The exercise, like the treadmill, I'm just trying to focus on one thing right now. If I can be successful at staying on track for, you know, a good week, then I can incorporate the treadmill and stuff like that. But I find it just overwhelming doing too many changes to my lifestyle at once. So anyway, I'm just being really open, honest about it. That's just how I feel. It's a very long process journey. That's why I don't really want to make my channel about losing weight, or I didn't think it was a good idea until I've made enough progress and I'm on a solid track, until the downfalls, the slip-ups happen less. I'm not saying that they should not happen at all, but just less. So anyways, thanks for listening. I always appreciate that. I always appreciate you guys listening to me. You have no idea. I think this is more than money, more than anything. What I love about doing YouTube videos or social media in general is having an outlet to talk about whatever I want and share whatever I want and have people listening. So yeah, it's a form of attention, but there's a reason. It's, you know, I get to share what I'm going through and just share what I'm doing, share what I'm eating, just be a human on the internet. So I appreciate my supporters. I appreciate you guys so much. Just wanted to let you know that. And I hope you're having a great day. So overall, the burger was pretty good. So I guess Allah made a good choice in the end. It was good. It was decent. Like when you eat plant-based, there's no risk of getting a hard thing in the meat or like gross parts of the meat. There's no chance of getting meat ick. If you think about what you're eating when you're eating meat too much, like I start getting an ick called meat ick. So yeah, it was pretty good. Anyways, as always, thanks for watching. See you in the future. Bye.